Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Let's Play. We're back in Vermilion City because now that we've gotten our expansion and our radio card.
That took you to fix instead of the authorities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you would think that, like a 10-year-old couldn't do this shit.
The 10-year-old's not supposed to be doing this shit.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
no,
A 10-year-old fucking did it.
We don't have any sort of police. Oh no, there are police, but they're only up at night.
Hey, look, it's me.
Jesus Christ, Elliot.
Insert snapshot of Elliot sleeping at too many games here.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back to be a judge, sir.
So yeah, our one and only Snorlax in the game, and it's level 50.
It's a beast. Thankfully, you got a steel type.
Did you use toxic?
How did you miss that?
I don't know. It's just a sleeping target. It's like it's loafing about.
Why is
No,
it
just says it didn't affect it.
No, but that's what I mean.
That means that this Snorlax would have to be part steel type.
I mean, could you imagine? Like, that stomach's not just for
a
show.
steel Snorlax.
A lowland Snorlax.
Like, that stomach's not for show. I mean,
Kyoto Snorlax.
Yeah, it gets a steel drum for a belly.
Yeah, it has leftovers, which is here to annoy you. It also will rest and undo all your fucking damage.
Basically, it doesn't want to die.
No, it does not.
just-
Unfortunately, it can't do a whole lot other than, like, I think an occasional body slam and a snore, which it can only use when it's asleep.
Yeah.
He's just an innocent Snorlax. He just wanted to sleep.
Well, this innocent Snorlax is in our way, unfortunately, because the other places are blocked off, and we have to go through Diglet's Cave in order to get to Viridian City. And
So Butterball's got to go.
Yeah, Butterball's got to go yawn and go back to the mountains. That is a very odd yawn.
If it's just screaming in misery like, you fucker.
If Snorlax were to just have that steel drum, Alakazam would be there with his spoons just hitting inside it.
Snorlax, Alakazam, belly drop.
And then it just hears a xylophone sound. Oh, you're hitting my ribs.
Yikes.
Oh, fuck. If his ribs were that far out, then maybe he's not as fast as we thought he was.
He's big boned.
I didn't buy that with Wilson Fisk. I'm not buying it here. And Alakazam just pretty much understood what happens when you get in between a fat man and his dintins. Actually,
a question though: if you leave this battle, does the Pokemon stay or does he just go?
I think he goes.
I think he just goes. Like, fine, I know I'm not welcome here.
Oh, I see fat people not allowed, huh?
Is it because I'm fat?
You're not gonna catch it?
No, I'm not gonna catch it. I'm planning using Snorlax. My team is pretty much already set up. The only Pokemon I'm missing from my lineup is my Raichu.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said you wanted to get a Raichu.
Yeah, I want to get a Raichu. And I'm pretty happy with the Skarmory. Skarmory's going to get some love starting with the next couple of parts.
Skarmory's been getting a lot of love recently, too. Mainly because you finally remembered you had one.
What are you talking about? I fly with it.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have scary armor.
So, yeah, Diglet's Cave is back from Gen 1.
And it does exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
Cave full of Diglets.
It's no different than Gen 1.
Diglet's an occasional Doug Trio.
Yeah, I think it's more likely to run into Doug Trio in Gen 2 than you are Gen 1.
Nah, I think it's still the same.
No, then I must have horrible on lock then because I run into 2 like, on this single track.
Yikes. Diglet's still a great Pokemon to have, though, if you're desperate for a ground type at the last minute and you didn't think they tried the new Phanpy or Donphan because you found out later on that you evolved it too fast and now can't get Earthquake.
It's fast, doesn't have much defense, though.
No, it does not. Then again, it does look like a little bump on the head with a clown nose.
Yeah. Or its mouth is open and it has a single tooth.
It looks like those long bumps that rise in Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Yeah, just like comedic injury bumps.
Yeah.
That's something I should think about. And
Yeah,
there's 3 of them.
right after a Doug Trio.
That's him, boys! Oh, this motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
What'd you do to my kid, you piece of shit?
And meanwhile, the enemy gets the opportunity to dig against a flying type.
Yeah, it's not hitting me, I'm sorry. But for extra precautions, I should probably...
You should probably fly up.
Yeah, if I fly that way, it really can't hit me.
Dig lost some power in the Generation 2. I believe it's down to 60 as opposed to 80, maybe because Dig was rather overpowered in Gen 1. Or at least it was a viable option considering nothing hit you once you went underground.
There's that too, especially if the Pokemon was... Diglett and Dugtrio specifically with their high speed meant they were always getting their move before anybody else did, which means I'm not hitting you.
Well, it wasn't the fastest, but for ground types, it was more than enough.
It was super annoying. I think it was more of their problem, which is... I mean, but does lowering the potency really mitigate the issue, do you think? Or was it just a matter that...
Mitigating the potency was one thing about Dig. They also made it so that starting in this generation on, Earthquake hits you underground.
Yeah.
For double damage.
I do
so it's like
details of that.
I do too, but it also made sense. It makes sense on one end, and on the other hand, it's like, oh god, my Pokemon's caved in!
Yeah. Or it's jelly at this point.
Well, looky there. You got a nuggie.
Elliot, that's called a nugget.
Yeah, nuggie.
Nope. You can't pronounce his T's.
I said that.
Take that. I still can't pronounce nugget.
Take that, atheist.
Get out of here, you godless creature.
Welcome to the back end of Route 2. In the old games, you used to get a Mr. Mime up here. Now you get nothing.
Except
that. This is also where you get Flash.
But whatchamacallit, Mr. Mime is now found in the grass south of Palatown.
Oh, back where the Tangelas used to be in Gen 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think you get Tangela there too, I believe, still. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't recall because I don't really go hunting there. I'm done Pokemon hunting except for the Pikachu.
I'm looking forward to your future Pokedexes. Johnny, 40, 100, I mean
200 Pokemon seen, 3 caught.
Jesus Christ.
And 2 of them are Rattatas.
If you walk in the grass of the shorts, you can nix the cuts. Yes.
Yeah.
And it hurts. Hey, this class we haven't seen since the early game, Bug Catchers. They're back in full force, and their bugs still suck.
We really haven't seen them since the beginning of the game.
With a big ass Beedrill.
Well, yeah, the bug trainers are always the first class of the game you fight, and they always get petered out in the later on you go.
Do you think that's an admission from the developers that bugs are just not that good in comparison?
In the early games, yes. Later games, no. And honestly, it's only because like the bug trainers here are designed as children, so to speak, that they are presented as early class trainers. That and the bug types they use are likely going to be the early game bugs that aren't that good in statistics.
So then why does this kid have 2 Beedrills?
Because he's double dumb. Anyway.
So,
Gen 5 would stop that shit because Gen 5 bugs rock. I love Gen 5's bugs. Scolipede is my favorite bug type.
Thing, the bug catcher children are, in a way, an analogy of the bug type Pokemon themselves. And
exactly.
Eventually, they go into the cocoons and come out a cool trainer that doesn't use bug type Pokemon at all.
That's one way of looking at it. Actually, Gen 3 addresses that. Bug catchers who remain incels end up becoming bug maniac trainers, which are basically the ones who use the stronger bug types.
Yeah.
But they're also incels.
Bug catchers are through with your shit.
Yeah, they're also incels. They don't ever find one. And if you looked at the sprite, you would kind of agree. You'd be like, oh, Lord, it hit a gym. That's 3 Beedrills, and he's still 3 times the loser.
Yeah, fuck you, Ed.
Ed's here like, all right, look, I got 3 more, but I'm not going to fucking bother.
Okay, I thought 3rd time's the charm. There's no 4th. So.
No, 3rd time's the charm, and then up being 3 strikes, you're out.
Welcome to Pewter City.
Pew Pew? Oh,
yeah. Finger guns.
There is.
I have this image now of Brock singing that South Park song. I'm gonna finger bang you right into my life.
There are only 2 reasons to visit Pewter. One is to get the badge, and one is to talk to this old.
Yeah, this dude out of nowhere gives you the other wing.
Yeah.
From either generation, which is weird.
Which you need to find Lugia in the Whirlpool Islands.
Do you ever go there?
Yeah, we'll go there later. We're handling all the legendary Postmon later, after we get all the badges. I thought I said gay. No,
I know. I thought that too.
It's Gao. A fan of the character from Final Fantasy VI, clearly.
Wow.
There's a character named Gay?
No, there's no. His name was Gao.
Okay.
G-A-U. You can't read your T's, but you can certainly think you see Y's.
The thing is, though, now for some reason, the Computer Museum of Science is closed for renovations. That's why I'm saying we ran out of disk space, but I'm okay with that because a nice way of saying it, because you know what? No reason for it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver much either, to my knowledge. I think you may be able to get the old Amber there, or you're still trading that Chansey for the Air.
Yeah, they bring it back a Heart Gold and Soul Silver just for nostalgia's sake, I suppose.
Well, no, now that they have the space to fit it, there's no reason not to have it there.
I suppose so, but I just find it funny that the closer renovations means we also just took out the fucking doors. There's no way to get inside there.
They're all in there screaming for help.
Yeah.
And she still hasn't evolved her Jigglypuff.
Nope.
Again, I guess there's something to be said about keeping them young because you like them young.
I mean, there's also people that, say for Pikachu's sake, they love Pikachu so much that they won't let it evolve into a Raichu.
Because Raichu can't use the light ball.
There's that, too.
Every time he gets the opportunity to evolve, Ash is just hitting the B button to stop it.
Yeah, and say for certain starters,
Actually,
I love Litten. I love Incineroar, but I love Litten.
Yes.
Actually, in the anime, Ash keeps the Thunderstone with him as a means of saying if one day Pikachu ever really wants to evolve, then the choice is there for it to take. Pikachu never takes it, but the option's always there.
I don't think he's ever going to evolve.
I feel like that might happen in the last episode of the anime.
No, the last episode of the anime is Ash winning the league and then dying of heart failure.
Yeah, before he even gets the trophy.
He wins the Pokemon League, wakes up, it's back to the first gen.
Ooh,
He still does great, though.
that's tragic.
I mean, the guy constantly places top 8 or top 4 in a national tournament. That's amazing.
It is.
And I know in a way winning tournaments and championships doesn't really matter given how much he accomplishes. My biggest gripe, I mean, I understand why they do it this way because of, just you got to restart for the new season, the new games are coming out. Why does it have to consistently be Ash? Like, why do you think they don't just make a new protagonist for every season?
It'd be
honestly at this point it's just familiarity.
Yeah, because they already established Ash. Everyone knows who
Ash
he is.
is the first.
Yeah, because everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows the Pokemon he would have.
Yeah, but
so it's like, why change it?
Yeah, I mean, eventually we got Boruto. I don't watch Naruto, but eventually they did shift the focus to his kid.
You don't need to watch Bolt.
What?
Bolt. His name is Bolt.
I don't watch the show, so I don't know what that means.
But no, that's his actual name.
His little dog.
That's his actual name.
I like Naruto's son better.
No, Naruto's dad.
No, Naruto's dad. Oh yeah.
No, wait, Naruto's dad?
Boruto's dad.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
Oh, hey, Brock.
We call it Brock on a casual Friday.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's not even prepared for the battle.
No, he's not. Brock is pathetic.
He really is.
Hey,
all
Brock.
His Pokemon are weak all of his Pokemon are quad weak to grass.
Still keeping your eyes closed? Great.
I like how in the stadium games gave him the more diverse team in the sense of at least he's not going to go down from a cool winter's breeze.
Want that to be a move now. Just cool winter's breeze.
Look at me. I'm Seto Kaiba. I have all this money because I sound like Brock from Pokemon. Screw the rules. I'm in love with Nurse Joy.
That's old school. Old school bridge.
That is
yeah.
old. Now here's I think Kabutops just takes neutral damage because Rock still is weak to water. So down it goes. This would be Chikorita's one time to shine.
Yeah. Chikorita specifically.
Yeah, explicitly. Bailey's Meganium.
Someone's made a trip to Mount Moon recently.
So wait. Why are we talking about throwing trash out?
Ooh.
Omastar, hey.
Wait, why? Oh, that's right. I forgot because Gen 4 isn't. I keep wanting to leap to Gen 4. Thunder Punch is still elemental. It won't. Omastar's defense is more on the physical side, so it won't matter. Down it goes.
Yeah, it's special in this game.
And Brock is like, holy shit.
Almost supposed to be my gotcha. My gotcha.
Rhyhorn.
Maybe I should really stop trying to beat on trainers that are just coming out of Pallet Town. Imagine this. You're starting your journey in Pallet Town. You come up here, this asshole's bombarding you with level 41 Pokemon.
Not to mention, Gen 2 specifically, the trainers in Route 1 rock 30-plus Pokemon. So if you're just starting in that game, it's like, well, you're not getting very far. Which is odd because, as an odd attention to detail, the grass and the Pokemon on the grass are still single digits.
Yeah.
Like, they're the same Pokemon you found in Gen 1.
And that's why I hate the level curve in this game.
But the
so
trainers
much.
are in their 30s. It's like, think of the poor kid that started their adventure in Pallet Town and they can't get past the first route.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, nice try trying to get past me, you young trader.
You piece of shit.
I'm only 10.
You're a third-rate trader with some fourth-rate Pokemon.
I'm only 10. I just fucking started.
It's like a kid getting two structured decks, fusing them together, and then competing in the Yu-Gi-Oh Championship Series.
I'm just like imagining like a 10-year-old's just starting. He's losing to his first trader. He gets kicked right in his face and gets half of his money taken. All $2 Poké-dollars.
What a miserable start to a journey. I'd quit after that.
It's like, Jesus Christ, I didn't even get to attack once, you asshole.
That put some sad images in my head, Elliot. Poor little girl crying, her little pup or something went down, and then the trainer's over there with a Nidoking, like...
Shit like this is why people become Pokemon breeders. It can't be asked, so why'd you become a breeder? Well, quite frankly, because the trainer's outside throwing my rocket kicking my ass.
Why'd you join Team Rocket? Revenge.
Yeah, vengeance against those two dickheads.
It's fumbles. It's always been fumbles.
I'll try for a robot chicken drink, but I'm down with it. You also
Okay,
get some weird
we want to talk about size limitations. Look at Viridian Forest.
This is what's left of it.
Yeah.
Deforestation, I mean,
the layout is a callback to how it's originally designed, but it's like an eighth of the size.
It's an eighth of the size. That also means that there's no wild Pokemon to waste my time.
No, there is absolutely nothing to find here except a few items on the ground and a berry. I don't get the berry though. I'm doing berries at this point.
Everybody's sort of
Going on a diet list. I'm going on a berryless diet.
Hey,
You're
Barry's
not the one that eats them.
Hey, Barry's cool. He's a cool dude.
Barry, not Barry.
Yeah.
Barry, where's Barry?
Not here.
Yeah.
That's Enrico.
Damn.
That's a hoot hoot.
It's a hooter.
Yeah,
and it's all three.
Let's just get out of here.
This is the only. That's the only patch of grass in the game where you can find Pikachu.
Yeah.
You can also, for some odd reason, find the evolved form of the first bug you find in the first Johto exclusive bug. You can find an Ariados level 3 here, I believe.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ariados.
Ariados, yeah, you can find Ariados in the grass here. It's one of the rare rank. I think it's 5%.
It is.
Pikachu is also 5% day and night, but my luck was terrible.
Oh, dude, I understand. You should have seen me trying to get the ultimate whip from that monster in Final Fantasy V. Yikes.
Hey, what happens when you take down an Ariados?
The ultimate whip? Or you talking about the Tinkerbell?
No. There's a whip in the game. You have to sail over a very specific patch of water.
Okay.
And you fight this high-end, high-tier monster. It's Stingray or something like that. I forget the name of it.
Yeah.
But you could steal the ultimate whip from it, or it drops the ultimate whip.
I only asked because the ultimate bell in the game, the Tinkerbell, is only dropped by Twintania,
which is either a rare drop or a rare steal. And it's only on one of the forms.
Only the form that's not charging its attack.
Right, that's the one that has
and
the Tinkerbell.
it is a 6% drop. So it's like...
Hey, what happens when...
Well, it looks like my Geomancer's not clocking anything in the head.
What happens when you take down an Ariados?
It becomes... What?
You say Ariadios.
That's actually pretty nice.
That is actually good.
Oh, look, it's a beefly.
Stop saying that.
No.
And there goes your validation.
Yeah.
You're not my dad.
I'm ashamed forever laughing at your Ariadios joke. Oh, that's a good.
I dare say
that still hits.
Gus still hurts even if you're flying.
I dare say, Elliot, though, that joke was Ariana Grande. Well.
Like Matt immediately sips.
I was proud of that joke.
That's
You
like, gang
fucker.
bitch. Hey, fuck you. I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. That's all that matters.
Hey, I got my validation. I laughed at it. Fuck you.
So
well, I want to head south to Viridian City, but I realized, wait a minute, I'm already here. I might as well get my Pikachu, and this takes fucking so long.
Hey, bitch!
Level 4.
Yeah,
that is a sandstorm.
I'm gonna overpower it. Yeah, I clicked out of the emulator. That's why the sound paused for a second there. So yeah, I use Sandstorm because it's percentage based.
Right.
I think it's 12.5% per hit.
And now Pikachu from level 4 has to grow this far. Yikes.
Yeah.
Now that's what's the experience shares for.
Experience share and trainer rematches with phone
Elite
numbers.
4.
Yeah, and the Elite 4. You can do
Yeah.
Elite 4.
That's honest to God what I've been doing in Gen 2.
Like experience share throughout the new gens have been like
a godsend.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
after they changed it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah, it does take out the work you have to do, but guess what? I got shit to do.
I have shit to do as well. That's why I don't mind the change. It pretty much makes it a standard RPG at that point.
yeah.
Pretty much. It's to use a Final Fantasy X example. I can waste my entire life maxing out the sphere grid, or I can bribe you a Jimbo. I don't speak. You don't speak for me. I don't speak for you.
We all have our way to play in the game. I like to bribe people.
Wasting the dime on the company time.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
Pikachu, mouse Pokemon.
God, catching a Pokemon took all fucking day.
Lordy.
No, literally, I started catching at night, and it's daytime.
Holy shit!
No, I reset the clock. I reset the clock off screen because I figured my chances would be better during the daytime. And then I looked it up and said it's 5% no matter what.
Damn.
Oh, well. Okay, well, we'll catch you guys next time with more Pokemon Crystal.